Hey, welcome to Lead Loud. My name is Richard Mulholland. I am the founder and chief evangelist of Presentation Powerhouse Missing Link. And every week on this channel, I try to answer a question that will make you a better presenter or speaker. This week is no different. Well, this week's a little bit different because the question, actually, it's no different because I am never going to be the guy who's going to share with you, here are 3 tips to be a better presenter. You know your audience. You need to go deeper than that. It's the tiny little things that you do on the fringe that are going to affect who you are as a speaker and a presenter. So that's what I want to cover with you today in a video entitled, How to Be Nicer and Get People to Do Your Job For You. So stick with it, stick with me, or it, stick with it and me. And I'm going to share with you some ideas around that when we get back. All right, so it's your birthday and you wake up on your birthday and everybody walks in, they've got like presents and you open up the present and you just have one reaction. It doesn't matter what you get the new water bottle. It's exactly the same as your other water bottle. You're just going to look and say, oh, I don't know if you're like me. Have you rehearsed that face? Like, thank you. How did you know? Stop it. I've honestly, this thing feels so, thank you so much. I cannot wait to use it. And basically, it doesn't matter what it is. That's a face you're getting from me. I don't care if you give me a new pair of shoelaces. You're getting, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Because that's how we don't want to hurt people's feelings. You know, they made an effort. And even if they haven't, you just want to be polite and gracious in the way you do things. Well, I don't believe that we should be any different when it comes to information people share with you. My friend Nick Haralambous, he has a great line, and he says, you don't have writer's block. What you have is researcher's block. And I think that's largely true. The reason most people, especially when it comes to the nonfiction space, like where we operate, the reason most people have writer's block is because they maybe have run out of research. They've not done as much research as they could have done. However, one of the greatest hacks is to get people to do your research for you. So whenever I'm researching something new, writing a new book, doing something like that, I will talk about it in a keynote and I'll say, this is what I'm researching at the moment. And then a funny thing happens. People start sharing stuff with you. They start doing your work for you. But now, one of my pet hates, and it is such a big pet hate, and what leads to the title of this video about being instantly nicer, is that when somebody takes the time to share information with you and it's something you've already seen, like I send somebody an article and I say, hey, I thought you might quite like this. And then people will invariably turn around if they've seen it already because they don't want to be the person who's like, bro, like I know my stuff, like I'm way on top of this already. So they turn around and they say something like, oh, yeah, thanks, man. I saw that last week already. No, bullshit. Just let me have it. And that's what I do. Like if somebody sends me something, like when that video came out a while ago, the Scottish one of the guy in the lift, and everyone's like, 11, 11, 11. People must have sent me that video 100 times. You know what everybody got the same variation of is? Thank you, that's hilarious. It doesn't matter who gave it to me first. Everybody got the same reaction as if they did. You know, I've got a guy who basically does half my work for me, and he knows it. His name is Theo Winter. He is amazing. And you can see he's forever sending me content. Now, as it happens, his content's great, so I probably haven't seen it already. But you can see here, like, here's an article. My reply, this is a great site. The next one, thanks, dude. Ildes, give it a read. The next one, awesome. Elevated to the top of my queue. And then sometimes he just sends me funny things. Ha, 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 yes. I basically constantly, when Theo shared something with me, even if he did send something that I'd seen already, I would never say to him, oh, I've already seen this, man, thanks. Because that's not going to give him any value back. What I do is to say, thank you so much, and share the gratitude with them, even if I had seen it already. And that is true for everyone. So it's a small little thing, but if you want people to keep sharing information with you, don't tell them when they've given you something you've already seen. Just give them the gift of gratitude. And I know for some people, it's very difficult to do that. The first time you're like, oh, but I don't want them to think I don't know this. I do know this. I'm smart. Doesn't matter. You got nothing to prove. Let them have it. So a very, very short video this week, something quickly, but if you want people to, something quick, if you want people to do your research for them, let them have the gratitude when they do. Remember that information they've given you is a gift, and that gift should be accepted with the same gratitude and graciousness that you would accept a gift from anybody else. So that's it for me. More presentation related one coming for you next week. So stick around, and until then, this has been terrible. Lead loud. Peace.